taking a little bit of a break right now in my bedroom. I was putting laundry away. So, I'm gonna try to, I started this video on my camera, but I ran out of battery power, so I'm just gonna do the whole video on here because it might be a little bit longer one. So twice a year, I don't usually do this, but twice a year, I do usually do this part. I usually twice a year, change my clothes around. Around late April, I usually change my clothes over from winter to spring and fall clothes. Spring and summer clothes. And then around late September, early October, I change them over from spring and summer clothes to fall and winter clothes. It's just something I do. Sorry guys, something is off my bed. It's not working. There's my camera. That's why I don't usually do lives much anymore. Sorry, I'm like really hot. It's really hot upstairs. One thing I don't usually do is go through my clothes and get rid of stuff that I'm not wearing anymore or that's too small. But that's what I'm going to be doing this year. I have a shirt that I'm going to be getting rid of. It's a red, let me actually get it so I can show it to you. And when I'm getting rid of clothes, I don't try to sell them on Facebook Marketplace. I give them to Lighthouse as a donation. I figure that's like a better thing than something else. Alright, so this is the shirt. I don't like these. I used to wear this a lot, but I don't like these things. Now, people would be like, oh, you can cut them off. Then I think just here it would look weird, so I'm not going to do that. So my camera does not want to stay today, guys. I do have to get rid of some shorts this year. These are my Bermuda shorts. I used to live in these in summer. I know they're really wrinkly. They've been on my floor. They are a size 0, guys. I don't think I can fit into a size 0 anymore. I do have these. I have 3 pairs of these. One's in lavender and one's in hot pink. This is the light blue. These are a size 5. I'm hoping I can still get into these this year. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing twice a year. So, my eye doctor appointment. My eye doctor appointment went actually pretty good, guys. My eyes are actually pretty healthy for the most part. I do have something my mom had in both her eyes. I have astigmatism in both my eyes. What if you don't know what that is? It basically means my eyes are not perfectly round; they're smushed. That's basically what it is. My mom had it in both her eyes. I have it in both my eyes. My eyes actually are working together, but they don't have. My eyes are working together, but they don't have the same problem. So they are working together, but they don't have the same problem. This eye has a problem with far away. This eye has a problem with close up. So I wanted to put the new lenses into my old glasses, which were purple, lavender on the sides, had rhinestone flowers right at my temple on the arms. Beautiful. The one arm is broken, the arm repair. Which I kind of figured something like that because when I put them on the last time, they did feel a little loose. So I went to the eye doctor. New glasses was coming. I knew that. And usually when you go to, I was a little upset about not being able to keep my frames, because they don't make the rectangles anymore. And so I was kind of upset about that, having to go back to round frames because I just thought every round frame I ever had on my face just looked like it was too big on my face. So I was crying a little bit about it at the eye doctor, and these two ladies were just so wonderful, which is why I will be with Temple Eye Care until they are no longer around because I had such a great experience there yesterday. I hadn't been to the eye doctor in a while. I did have a few, like one or two eye appointments with Templin before, but I had Dr. John this time, which I had never had him before. I think he's on the newer side, and he is amazing. He answered all of the questions I had in a way that I could understand it. Like, I have Marfan syndrome. My elongated face and my outstretched arms are longer than I am tall. I have no eye involvement, no cardiac involvement, and my eye doctor has Marfan's as well. So he has a better understanding of Marfan's than just some other doctor who doesn't even have the syndrome themselves. So there's no eye involvement with my Marfan's. There is no evidence of any cataracts forming, which is great. I am so excited for that because my mom had cataracts and so did my aunt. So I'm very thankful for that. And he said he might never ever have to dilate my eyes because I have a darker eye color, and that means the drops that they put in would last like 5 to 6 hours. And guys, I get dizzy when my eyes are dilated, so he's like, and people with dark eyes, their pupils are usually more open than anyone else's. So, but so I was overlooking at the glasses, and the one lady's like, "You just gotta open your mind." I'm like, "Okay, I'm trying." I found these purple ones that I liked because I wanted to go with purple or pink. That was my whole thing. I want purple or pink because I love purple. I like pink. Um, I'm wearing all purple today, except for myself. My socks are red and white with snowflakes. I didn't know, like, so I put these on, and you know how some eye doctor places they'll be like, well, it's on your face. So if you think they're too big for your face, that's what matters. So it's like, if you think they're too big for your face, then I think you should take a different frame. But if you like them, that's all that matters. They're going on your face. If you think they're too big for your face, then maybe you should get a different frame. But if you don't think so, that's up to you. So the frames that I had gotten on my own at a different eye doctor place. So I put on these purple ones because I wanted to stay with a wire frame, but I ended up getting a plastic one. I wanted to stay with the wire frame, but I ended up going with a plastic one. So I got these, they were big and purple, and so I put them on, and I turned to them, and they're like, no, that's too big for your, she's like, they're like, what do you think? I'm like, I think it's too big for my face. And I turned, they're like, yeah, you need a petite fit. So then I saw these sparkly pink ones that said petite fit. So I put those on and turned to them, they're like, no. So I ended up having to get a kids. I had to get one from the kids section, which I do not mind. I have a small, I have a delicate, I have a petite figure and a petite face. It was so funny when she's like, "You're very small." I'm like, "Well, thank you. I'm 34 and can still fit into a size 2." So I went to, so she brought over these glasses that were purple and sparkly throughout, and right here they have a silver sparkly strip, and I put them on, And all I could say was, "These are my glasses. These are my glasses." And the lady that had brought them over, I gave her a hug. I was so excited to have glasses that I loved as much as my old ones. They actually were from the My Little Pony collection, um, which I don't mind. It's just a little weird that I'm 34 and I'm getting My Little Pony glasses. They don't have ponies on them. They don't have ponies on them, but they were from the Hasbro collection, which is a toy company. So it's kind of a little weird, but I was like, I'm good with it. They'll be here in 7 to 10 days, so the earliest they will be here is Thursday. I am very excited. I'm actually hoping to get a phone call Thursday and them say, your glasses are here, and I probably will drive over immediately to get my glasses. I am excited for glasses. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I have to get glasses now. That's not me. I'm excited for glasses. I didn't realize how bad this eye was until I was reading the letters. So I'm ready to be able to see again. I'm ready to. They actually say, he's like, we usually say every year, but he's like, with you, every 2 years is fine. I'm like, I probably won't see you for another 3. But I'm ready. I have the Crizal lenses on them, but I don't have the transition. I got that taken off. Where your glasses turn darker when you're outside. I don't like that. The lady that was doing my glasses, she's like, I don't like that either. And I don't need it. My sunglasses fit over my glasses fine, and they don't get dark enough in the car either. So, yeah. But I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this new chapter that I'm going into. The glasses I got are, they're not Carrie. They're not Carrie. They're definitely a Kendra look. My name might never ever be officially changed to Kendra. But to me, that's who I am. To me, I am Kendra. And I just want to say, I don't know if she's ever going to see this, but I met a lady today. I don't know her name or where she lives or anything. But I was at Dollar General in Myerstown today, the one right next to Horse Signs, right there, and right next to Schreider's Chiropractic Care. And I'm sorry if I pronounced that name wrong. If that's not how you pronounce your name, I'm sorry. And I was standing in line and I heard this lady behind me talking to her baby. And, it was all closed up, the car seat, and I said, how old? And she said, 3 months. And I said, I said, can I see? And she's like, yeah, just don't get too close. I said, no, she said, and she was like, I was like, can I see? She's like, yeah, just don't get too close. I said, oh, I understand. I just love babies. And so I saw the little boy, I'm guessing, and he was big for 3 months. I'm like, wow, he's big for 3 months. His head was very big for 3 months. And, but then maybe my nephew just had a really small head at 3 months. But she's like, yeah. I was like, he's big for 3 months. She's like, yeah. And I was telling her, how I haven't been getting pregnant yet. And she's like, it could still, like I said, I'm 34, I've been married for 7 years. She's like, it could still happen. I'm like, okay, thank you. And she's like, I'll pray for you. I was like, I'm 34. I'm like, is it ever gonna happen? She's like, it could still happen. I'm like, thank you. I've been married for like 7 years and it hasn't happened yet. And she's like, I'll pray for you. Because I was saying now, I can't wait to have one of my own. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Ozzy. I love Willow. But, it's something like having, and I love Connor to death. I mean, those kids, they are my life right now. But, being that I haven't, it's not that I love Connor any less. Those kids are my life, but it doesn't, when I leave my brother-in-law's house, it's not like I'm taking Connor home with me. It's not like I have Connor with me every day. And it wasn't like when Morgan was born, it wasn't like I had Morgan with me every day. Connor stays there. I don't take Connor home with me. Connor is my nephew, not my son. So it's nothing compares to having your own kid. If you have your own kid, you know what I'm talking about. There is nothing like having your own kid. Because, a niece and a nephew being born is a great thing, and you love the baby cuddles, but they don't, it's not like having your own kid because you leave them behind every time you leave that house. Or when they come visit you and then they leave. That kid leaves. Or that kid goes home with their parents, or you have to leave that kid behind because it's not your kid. And it's really difficult sometimes. I know for me it was. Well, I know this is a longer live than I usually do, maybe, but I just want to tell you all about my experience this morning and my eye doctor appointment. We're under the tree today. The tree. So we're in a forest. You hear the birds caw, caw. So yeah. Ozzy, are you awake? I'm not sure if she's sleeping or not. Okay. Oh, there's movement. You can't really see her because of the I love the sound, but it makes us up. Ozzy! She's turned her head. She's looking at me, but I can't see her on the camera because of the sunshine. You want to come over here and quickly say hello to the people? Say, no, there's nothing. Leave me alone. Alright, guys. Since my camera doesn't want to stay, hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day and a lovely weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.